back, another episode of Facts and Stats, the Super Bowl edition. I got my host with me, and I got two guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and rolling.
DMV Sports Guru is back, man.
Last King Joe, New York City.
That's a bad man. Glad to hear y'all back. All right, we get the Super Bowl game, post game. See what y'all got to say about this bad Super Bowl to the Chiefs, but a good Super Bowl for the Bucs. I'm gonna go with Keem first. Tell me about your prediction, what you predicted before the game, and you know what I'm saying, your review and after.
Could have been right on one of my predictions. Pat Mahomes could have easily had like 4 or 5 picks, probably 6, if the defense ain't dropped 3. Defensively, and like I said though, the Bucs had a great game plan. Devin White, he made a huge difference in that defense. And even though Travis Kelce had a $115, it was really kind of like it's kind of half and half because like 50, I feel as though like at least 60 of it was garbage yards towards the end because they was clearly going to lose, and like 50 was like okay to keep them in the game or whatever. But overall, definitely Chiefs all had a bad game and stuff. Pat Mahomes had a bad game too. No excuse. All of them collectively played terrible. As a team, whatever. They was getting outcoached. They held Tyreek in check throughout the whole game. They had the perfect game plan. Mahomes was running for his life and all that stuff. And the one thing I did expect Chiefs to still at least come out, in an ugly win. But the result, they lost. So. Yeah, that's how I look at it. For Tom Brady got 7 rings now. Of course, the GOAT status is just like out of question now. Well, it's been out of question, but it's out of question now and stuff. So, yeah.
Now I'm gonna switch it over to Q because I know you hate Tom Brady. So, Q,
I don't hate Tom Brady. I think that nigga.
How you feeling about Tom Brady after that Super Bowl win?
I mean, shit, 7 rings. I guess you gotta give it to him.
What you mean? I guess?
Because it's 7 rings. No matter what type of context you put behind them, it's 7 rings, my nigga. It just be like, dang. It's just the Bucs. They just play good, and the Chiefs is like they team. They just couldn't do nothing. It was like it was 3 and out. After 3 and out, they would get a little bit of yards here and there, but it's like they couldn't even capitalize once they got close to the red zone. Like the most they was able to do was get 3. Like they didn't even touch the end zone the whole game, which is sad to say with how this Kansas City offense, the reputation that they had. That's terrible. But yeah, Tom Brady. As far as Tom Brady goes, you just gotta get to him, bro. It's 7, bro. It's 7 rings, no matter how you look at it, bro.
So is he the GOAT to you?
Shoot, yeah, career-wise, yeah, he's the GOAT. I don't think
That's a lot coming from you, bro.
Yeah. I still don't think like my whole thing with Brady was just I never really felt like he was like the best quarterback, like talent-wise.
But
like,
I remember you was one of the ones that said that it was Belichick's system that had him flourishing though.
I mean, bro, you gotta have in order to win Super Bowls, you gotta have a good team. Tom Brady, I'll give it to Tom Brady. Because you got to have a good team in order to win. But not everybody that has a good team wins all the time. And he's been able to win. Some of them, a lot of the time, it really generally looks like this man just be getting blessed with some of the stuff that be going down. But at the end of the day, he won it 7 times. So I just got to give it to him. But he wasn't he played for a good team. But I don't know. I ain't really gonna knock him for it as much as I do no more since, he just did it. It's just like this nigga just keep winning. So I guess this is how it's supposed to be. Tom Brady I guess he's the GOAT, bro.
Guess he the GOAT. All right.
I guess.
All right, we're gonna go to Errol, man. So tell me how you feel about, say your prediction before the game and after what happened,
I feel like my prediction wasn't even a prediction for real because, like I told you, up until like Friday, I was up in the air. I didn't care who won. I just want to see a good game. But ultimately, I did lean towards Mahomes because literally only fact because he took my money last year in the Super Bowl. so I didn't want to have that repeat. But something told me that it wasn't going to happen because it's Brady on the other end and not Jimmy Garoppolo. The Bucs, they made all the right reads, all the right play calls. They contained them. That was the first time I ever seen the Chiefs look shook. And they had nothing going for their offense, literally nothing. And Kelsey looked like literally the only bright spot. They played Hill perfectly. I think Sammy only had one catch. I can't recall. I think Sammy Walker only had one catch. Nicole didn't do much. Nobody on that offense did nothing. That pass rush really got them out their groove. So that just made me want the Ravens to add some pass rushers, to be honest with you. Because shit, that's all you need to stop Mahomes.
That's literally they literally just showed everybody the formula.
Yeah, they did. You just get your pass rushers, play the two deep safeties, and let everything else happen in front. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you tackle too. That's the key. Make sure you tackle.
But
at least my to the sports guru, how you feeling, man?
Man, I feel amazing. That's how I feel today. Tom Brady, GOAT, man. But man got 7. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great today. You feeling great too? That's all right. I'm feeling great today, man. It's beautiful.
So, hey, can I ask you a
game
question,
by Brady,
real quick?
Well dialed up.
Can I ask you a question real quick before you keep going? Because I see the Saints sweater. I see the Saints mask. He beat your team. So, like, how you feel it? Like,
no, first of all, realistically, I'm not mad. We beat ourselves that game. We beat ourselves. Yeah, they came in and they did what they did, but for realistically, we had 4 turnovers that game. You can't win like that. Okay. So that's cool. That's cool and all, but I just want to tell people, I ain't jumping no bandwagon. I just support Tom Brady. That's all it is. Saints fan at heart, man. I'm feeling good. They played great. They explode both tackles. JPP, Shaq Barrett did their thing. Devin White played amazing. They getting their name out there. Him and Levante David. That's the group of linebackers there is. That's all I gotta say. Brady got 7. That's all. Brady got 7. The GOAT. He the GOAT. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Last man but not least, brother. Tell me, do you think the NFL got the formula on the Chiefs now?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I think
he's talking to you though, Joe.
Yeah, he's talking to Joe.
Formula Chiefs. I think so. Particularly yesterday, like thinking back at matchups that Kansas City was playing during the regular season, there were 2 particular games where you clearly saw their defense give up a lot of points. Well, not a lot. Well, 2 particular games where the offense was shut down by defenses until Mahomes and exploded, which was the first game that they played against the Raiders that they lost, and the second game against the Denver Broncos. And I feel like that game against the Denver Broncos, when they had, I think that was the game that the Broncos didn't have a quarterback. I might be wrong. I got to double check. But I remember the coverages that they were playing. So they were playing 2-3 high linebackers, blitzing them on one side, attacking him, making him work, run the scramble for yards. And yesterday, I feel like the formula came out like, okay, to beat this offense because it's so innovative and so creative, what do we have to do? We have to guard every explosive player and let them not get back on the backfield because they're going to score a touchdown, So to me, yesterday was definitely a blueprint, but it wasn't much of a blueprint of how to stop them. It was a blueprint of how to expose their offense. Next season, I feel like they're literally going to redo their offense. Not redo it, but see what they could play with. I was more surprised in the sense that they didn't go and use more of their weapons like Le'Veon Bell or, go make a different scheme or come out and play more aggressive. This game was honestly the first game that I watched Kansas City play, and they looked shook. Offensively, defensively, it was like they were getting.
They were shook. They were shook from the first snap, like from the first drive.
From the first snap, they were shook, and I knew. I'm like, okay, at some point they're gonna make a comeback because we've seen it. That's what the commentators were saying. That everybody was thinking that. I was thinking like, yo, this game is not over. This game is not over. But when Mahomes got the second interception, I'm like, damn, man, this game is really over, bro. Like, this is, wow, man. And to me, like, next season it's gonna come to a test of how is Kansas City, because think about it. Patrick Mahomes has 4 years in the league, 3 years as a starter, just lost his 10th game. 3 of those games he lost to Tom Brady. which like Tom Brady, me personally, he proved me wrong. He proved everybody wrong about the system, about his brain is his biggest. You see how we talk about LeBron being so aging well, playing and being an IQ. Tom Brady literally could be shit and not throw, but if he plays a short game and play and make smart decisions, he's gonna win. And we saw that yesterday. He came out and literally was pocket clean, letting him go to his two favorite guys, which was Gronk and AB. You know
Yeah.
he has a relationship with AB. You know how him and Gronk go down. Literally, he got his targets, he got his people, and he did his best. And at 43 years old, to have the mentality that man has, it's amazing to me. Like even what the work ethic that he has. And to
Yes,
me,
sir.
I'm not, talent wise, he might not be the GOAT, but
Yeah.
player wise, like skill for skill, he is the GOAT because of his desire to win, his desire to
Right.
prove everybody wrong. Like everybody thought that I couldn't be this
Mm-hmm.
guy, and he did it. And that to me, man, shit was
That's why I
legendary.
said, like, I'm not. That's why I said, bro, I'm just not done. Like, I'm just done. I'm not going to even say nothing else. I'm done talking shit. I ain't got nothing else really to say, bro.
And it's like the same
He
thing,
just
like
keep winning, bro.
the same thing, like defense. Like going back to like the first question though, overall the blueprint is there, but Kansas City is gonna come back and make an even more crazier scheme. And now
Yeah.
now the league really has to watch out for them because Mahomes felt what losing is like now. You're so
Yeah.
stuck up on winning, having so much success, that is like now you're back to reality. It's football,
Exactly.
Got
equalizer.
some. I got some account of that. Really, I don't think. I mean, Andy Reid's gonna change up nothing. That's just me. I
I
think he's
agree,
still gonna play the
honestly.
same
I
way,
agree, yeah.
really, because a lot of times it really don't happen. And also, like for the blueprint, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna take it back to last year's Super Bowl. 49ers did have the blueprint now, but
Mm-hmm.
where they fucked up is they went conservative, which we see the Bucs didn't. They stayed
Yeah.
aggressive throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
49ers went conservative and started playing prevent for no reason. Like they had the pressure on Mahomes, they stopped putting pressure on him. And guess what? They relied on Jimmy Garoppolo throwing the ball,
That fucked
which
the
messed
game
them
up.
up too.
Yeah, that fucked the game.
So and the teams ain't really pick up on it because they like Pat Mahomes came back, but it's like really they stopped being aggressive, and that's why I hate when like you up going into the half and then you start playing conservative. No, you got to put like a team like Kansas City, a team like Tampa Bay, you got to keep foot on the neck. You got to keep going, son, because at the same time you got great quarterbacks behind them, like they could come back at any moment if you give them a room of breather, which Tampa Bay didn't do. Devin White was on them, Shaq Barrett, JPP, they played a hell of a game. Levante did a hell of a job, trying to contain Kelsey the best. And yeah, and then of course Carlton Davis, he was not about to go. I say he wasn't about to go like that twice. Even though Tyreek Hill was double covered, but it's like they had that perfect gameplay. They stuck to it and they kept being aggressive because one little let's see if we can contain them without putting pressure. That can mess up everything. That can change the whole momentum. And I'm glad that Todd Bowles had that game plan and executed that well.
Shout out Todd Bowles, man.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Shout out Todd Bowles.
Shout out Todd Bowles.
Shout out to Bruce Arians' whole coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think Tom pretty much done proving people wrong. He ain't got nothing else to prove. You know what I'm saying? At the age he is, people thought his arm was done. Yeah, I think he done proved himself. You know what I'm saying? Just he can live out his career.
Yeah, he good now. Shit,
I mean, sure, he was really good before. It's just like people gonna how they feel regardless. But
you just want to see.
I mean, shoot, now he really good. It's just like
and he says that he's gonna keep playing. So imagine if he comes next year and he wins.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Think about that. Like, yo, if he comes back next year and literally wins an 8th Super Bowl and some way somehow wins the 6th MVP, like this is like on my career.
I
Literally, bro.
buy a Tom Brady jersey, wear it on the show in a year if he win another.
Okay. That's noted, Q.
Oh yeah, we want
noted
on video.
That's
noted. On video.
Shit,
that's what Brady want. That's what Brady wanted, man. When he left New England, he said all he wanted was his respect.
Yeah,
guys giving it to him. That's all he wanted was his respect.
Like LeBron last year when he got his ring, I got my damn respect.
Like
Who do you think had the better career so far, Joe, LeBron, or Brady?
Oh, it's Brady. Oh, my fault. You guys know that.
Yeah, Joe. I asked him yesterday, but who you think?
LeBron, bro. Because no lie,
Thank you, Joe.
you know why I say that? Because LeBron came with those expectations to the league. Tom, we didn't know who Tom was. You feel me? That's why I say that, because LeBron literally did everything and even above like what
Wouldn't that be
people
opposite,
expected
though?
him for him.
Oh, no. That's the opposite, bro.
Wouldn't that be opposite? Though?
That's
If you
opposite.
live
One
with-
comes with way more pressure than the other.
Yeah. That's
Exactly.
like LeBron has had that pressure since he was 15 years old, being in the cover of the Sports Illustrated,
He's
talking
younger
about
than
the
that.
next chosen one. Tom Brady didn't have that pressure. He wanted he felt disrespected because he thought he wanted to earn his way in
You
order
gotta
to
earn your way when
people
you're a 6th-round pick.
I belong. I understand that, brother, but to me, LeBron had the better career because we expected LeBron to do this, and LeBron did more, bro. LeBron faced the greatest offense to ever
So-
be in a basketball court. And
But yeah, Joe. So my question, I'm trying to understand. If Brady was a 6th-round pick, you don't think that he had to work harder and earn more versus someone that comes with a lot of expectations already, especially someone of LeBron nature as well?
yeah, but I feel like LeBron was put in that pedestal. Like LeBron didn't, he did. I mean, he self-proclaimed himself the chosen one. So I guess you could say he put some of that pressure on him. But to me, honestly, man, like I told you before, like after LeBron beat that Warriors team in 2016, being down 3-1, like I literally witnessed something that in my mind I thought was impossible. Like to beat the greatest offensive team in the and the greatest regular season team ever. Like it just opened my eyes to a whole other perspective to appreciate. Damn, this man is literally like one of one.
But didn't Brady just so-called beat the best offense though?
He did, but he had a defense that smacked him. There's a difference between.
It's the team. LeBron had Kyrie Irving that helped him, like that hit the big shot. If you want to go,
Bruh.
like if you want to talk, we can talk.
Bruh, you not
Like,
about,
come
bruh.
on.
No,
Like, what?
no. The 73-9 Warriors coming back from a 3-1.
Okay, and who
We
hit
not
the
about
big
to
shot?
we not about to compare that to this Super Bowl
Who
where the
hit the big
defense.
shot though?
Clapped them. We literally said that Mahomes and the offense and the defense looked scared. Golden State wasn't scared of nobody. They thought they was up 3-1, thinking they was gonna clean that up. And LeBron came. Literally had Kyrie, because obviously you need another star in order to beat a team like that. You need a star next to you, an all-star, a star player, and Kyrie did that. I give Kyrie his credit. He dropped 40, feel me? Helped LeBron out. But at the end of the day, bro, LeBron's mental, like pressure, everything, he lived up to it, bro. Everything that LeBron literally endured in his career, that everybody said this, because, Brady kind of had Bill Belichick a little bit, and people watched that for years. So then now that he went independent and he proved that he himself could do it, he could do it. And like, to me, it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, man. To me, LeBron literally has the better career.
I'm gonna say this.
Let's not forget LeBron plays offense and defense.
I'm gonna say this. The 6th-round pick has more championships than all the NFL organizations. I'm gonna just say that.
That's the simplest way to put it. And then, real quick though, BJ, I see you nodding your head, Hokies. So what do you think? Who had a better career, LeBron or Brady?
But LeBron is not done yet. So what if LeBron ends up?
Brady not done yet.
Brady not done.
Okay, yeah.
Respectfully, LeBron
Right
is
now-
not winning 7
right now,
rings. Let's
it's still
keep
LeBron.
that respectful.
LeBron,
LeBron
look.
is not winning 7 rings.
Bro, Tom Brady is 43, right? LeBron is 36. Tom Brady will play, let's say, until he's 47. Like, if he pushes that far. Let's say he wins another Super Bowl.
I say 45.
LeBron could play it realistically until he's 43, 44.
Hey, bro, get the fuck. Hey, bro.
So LeBron can't play until he's 43.
LeBron can't.
LeBron is going to play till he's 43, y'all.
He said he can if he wants to. He
I mean,
definitely
can.
He got
Bro, we just watched Vince Carter play until he was 42.
For no reason. He was out there.
But think about it.
You think LeBron can't?
The league is getting way softer in the NBA.
Exactly. The league is soft.
So you can definitely make it. few more years.
Ain't nobody whooping LeBron ass when he go into the room. Nobody touching him. So
Ain't nobody tackling that man.
all right, bro.
LeBron 36 and still nobody touched him.
All right.
Hopes, what you think though?
League.
Who had a better career so far, LeBron or Brady?
I gotta find it. Tom Brady.
Talk to me.
Yeah, probably Brady. I don't know. I just feel like Brady. I feel like Brady got it. Seven rings. Ain't nobody gonna reach that milestone on neither sport.
That's true.
I just feel like Brady level. I feel like Brady level is just up here. It's just way too high. LeBron right under him, but
think about it this way. In 2007, when Tom Brady had the greatest offense like we known right back then, like, and then they lost to the Giants to Eli. LeBron never had a team that in that he was like number one, that they were number one at everything, and then completely got like lost in the biggest stage.
Are you forgetting the 2011 finals against the Mavericks?
God, really?
Bruh.
They had no business losing to Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks that year. No business.
Dirk,
LeBron averaged 17 points in the finals.
Bro, that Mavericks team literally just swept the defending champs, beat a young Oklahoma City team, and beat a Spurs team that ended up beating them the next years. So to me, bro, that everybody dismisses that. Like, oh, they should have not lost to Dirk. Bro, defensively, that was the number one team or top three in the league at that time in 2011. They finished with a top three record for a reason. That was a 61 team, if I'm not mistaken, almost a 61 team. Yeah. Historically, that was a great team, and people have that misconception of saying LeBron should have not lost. Understandable, because we expected that from his greatness. But Brady in 2007 did the same thing. Then that's a fair comparison. And to me, the toss up is right there. Like Braun got beat by a better team, and Brady lost to a team that he should have not lost to in 2007. And that to me kind of hurt a little bit in terms of comparing Brady to LeBron. Kind of, you feel me? Like that kind of hurt it in that conversation, because you know. Them finals losses, you talk about other NBA players, then that's different. But when we're talking about Tom Brady and LeBron, let's compare and match up the losses that they have and why they lost. Okay. Every team every team that Tom Brady has taken to the Super Bowl, besides last night, it's been a close game. It's been a close game, and the 28-3 that he made the comeback. It's been a close game. Every game, every Super Bowl that he has won has been close games.
So that 28-3 is that 28-3 is not just impressive as the 3-1.
Preach, King.
Hell nah.
Huh?
A 3-1,
Bro, in basketball it's different because the Super Bowl is one game, but a series though you're up 3-1.
It was on the verge of losing, son.
Bro, the defense made plays that literally made these niggas score. Literally, defense to come back 3-1 in a 7-game series. It's think about it, in a finals to the greatest offensive team ever. You give these guys 3 more other chances to beat you, and they didn't do it.
That's a fact.
They didn't do it, bro.
Okay, Tom Brady played arguably one of the greatest defenses of all time, and he beat them. So what's going on with that?
He did. Bruh, that's why I'm like, it's hard to compare teams and football to basketball. If you're talking about players, if LeBron and you tell me LeBron or Tom Brady, who had the better career, I'm picking LeBron, bro. Because in basketball you have series, you have to deal through a little bit about it differently, but the same. And to me, that's why LeBron has the edge. Now, next year, if Tom Brady comes and wins the Super Bowl, I might have a whole nother conversation and say Tom had the better career.
He got to win one more for you to say that.
Bro, he did not have a better career than
because LeBron
think about it. Think about it.
LeBron in the league
up there with assists too.
Bro, think about it. LeBron in the league has gotten robbed of MVPs, has gotten robbed of a defensive player of the year. Mm-hmm. Now, if we're talking accolades and everything adding on, bro, individually, like LeBron is still dominating in a sport that we've seen at his age decline. Same thing goes to Brady, but it's two sides to it because if he didn't have a defense in order to help him, he would have not.
Why
gotten
are you saying that for Brady, but not speaking of what LeBron has to help him? He has Anthony Davis, the top 5 player in the league. Duh, he gonna go to the finals.
Hold on. 3 of his championships are won by other players. Chris Bosh,
Ray Allen, Kyrie Irving.
What? But
Like,
he was
it
Finals
continues.
MVP in every single ring. In every single
They
ring,
don't
he won
win
all
that
his
without Ray
Finals
Allen's shot,
MVP.
though. That's not even a win.
And they don't win it without LeBron being what LeBron is, the MVP.
And Tom Brady don't win without the defense getting no stops.
That's what I'm trying to understand. You can't keep saying that. You can't keep saying Tom Brady defense, Tom Brady that, but you're not speaking on what LeBron has to win championship, bro. That's not even fair.
Yeah, Adam.
I told you he had Kyrie.
What'd you say, Mark?
Didn't Adam Vinatieri kick field goals for Brady?
Yeah, one Super Bowl. Yeah, one Super Bowl. Yep.
That's one Super Bowl, and that's one shot.
Okay, and my man
LeBron carries the load every time.
This man LeBron played with a top 3 shooting guard in 4 years of his career.
Carries the load. LeBron carries the load.
Hold on. Do we gotta go through LeBron's roster in the championships, bro? Do we have to?
Who carries the load?
It's not even a discussion. We shouldn't even have to do that.
You want to go? Do we?
We shouldn't have to do that.
Bro, all them good ass teams Tom Brady played for.
He's a great system quarterback. That was the whole conversation when he first got his 3 rings. The conversation was a great game manager, knew how to make the right plays at the right time in order to close out the game, and his defenses closed it out for him. First 3 rings. Second 3 rings this decade, we've seen him be more effective and win a Super Bowl with less. Obviously, but he still had a defense to help him out. LeBron, even with elite players, still has to do above and beyond to even win, bro. Even if you have a chance,
we've seen a whole bunch of playoff series where LeBron led all major statistical categories.
Hey, Q. Go ahead, Mark.
Did you not see the block on Andre Iguodala? Come on, he plays offense and defense. This man is a person who's
look here. It's easier to win. It's easier. I take my chances winning with D Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Morris Cole, Chalmers over taking my chances winning with Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan, Danny Amendola.
If I got one game to win, I'm gonna take New England for sure. If I got one game to win, a Super Bowl. Is that not one game?
And then LeBron literally always is carrying the load. He's literally always carrying whenever he wins.
You gotta play 16 games, fool.
Why you keep saying carrying? I take it a disrespect to me being a Heat fan because LeBron didn't carry until his 4th season. That's the only time he carried when Wade declined. The first 3 years, Wade was still Wade. He had help.
Who was the MVP?
Ray Allen. That's fine. LeBron is the best player on the team. He's going to win that. That don't mean he carries.
No, LeBron literally.
He didn't carry shit in Miami.
He carries the heaviest load on the team. Regardless.
He didn't carry nothing in Miami. I don't know.
So D-Wade carried a heavier load
Miami
than
was
LeBron.
always
That's what
D-Wade
he's saying.
carry. No, he didn't. He just didn't carry. Like, why did he have to carry? They just won.
Oh, D-Wade even said that LeBron could take over more.
Yeah, exactly. After LeBron had that meltdown in 2011.
So if
he forgot he averaged 17 points in the finals.
So if they lose,
tells you can't win without him.
Right? Yeah, see how y'all lost. He wasn't taking over. He takes over. Y'all get 2 rings.
That's what I'm saying. Tom Brady could throw 3 picks in the championship game and
so that
still
don't
win.
mean nothing.
Brady
How did
could
he
throw
carry
3 picks in the championship game and still win.
How did he carry if Wade still averaged 25 and 22 second and third year they won?
I say he carried the heaviest load.
What load?
What do you mean? Leading in scoring, leading in assists. Half of the time leading in rebounds.
But that's LeBron. He do that. He do that. That's LeBron. That's what he do.
And that's why LeBron has had the better career because he carried a heavier load. He's top 3 in scoring right now, and he's top 8 in assists. And when it's all said and done, he'll be number 1.
Brady is number 1 in passing yards and passing touchdowns. What are you talking about? Who?
He how many
points in assists?
How many seasons LeBron?
Hold on.
Why? It's the same thing.
No, bro.
Hold on. And he's a 4-time regular season MVP, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 7-time Super Bowl winner. You serious, bro?
There's no quarterback that carries a heavier load than LeBron. Than like LeBron. There's no quarterback.
We gotta talk about
their responsibility is to throw the ball and do all that shit on offense.
Brady losses.
Quarterback is the most important position.
It's the most difficult position in sports.
Like, I'm confused.
It is. But you still got one job to do at the end of that's your job, quarterback.
Right, that is the hardest job.
LeBron, we see LeBron had to be so many different things on the court: a scorer, a facilitator, the best defender, all that shit.
He was always a scorer and facilitator. That's since high school, since middle school, since he was a kid.
Exactly.
That's nothing
exactly.
nothing that he never was, accustomed to doing.
That
Like,
don't make it, but that don't make
So,
it less hard to do just because he do it. Like, yeah, he
so
do
if
it.
you
That's why it's
6'8",
only one LeBron.
And listen, I don't care. I'm not on either side better career wise. Let me just announce that now. If you 6'8", 250, and you always got the ball, you're basically the point guard your whole career. You're not gonna average most assists and points on your team.
What does that have to do with it being like a crazy ass feat to do?
A lot of guys is 6'8" and can't do what LeBron do.
You still forgetting
I'm
about
talking
defense.
about LeBron James. They're not LeBron James though. I'm giving
forgetting
LeBron
about
his respect at the same time. Of course, LeBron gonna lead the team in points.
And
and
that's
assists.
why, yeah,
That's what he
why-
do.
Still forgetting
Exactly,
Bro,
and that's
and,
why.
and to be honest, like, bro, you put LeBron James 2007 and 2018. Those two teams roster wise had no business being in the finals. No
Right.
business.
Oh Lord Jesus, we just talked about this
Look
yesterday.
at Tom
We
Brady's
just talked
teams. Look
about
at
this
their roster.
yesterday.
They have no business being in the
Hoax,
championship.
talk to me, Hoax. You not saying nothing. Hoax, talk to me.
This y'all debate. I still got Brady, and I think it's clear cut. That's it. I think it's just clear cut.
It is clear cut.
It's
Like
not
that man,
clear
that
cut.
man,
That's the
listen,
thing,
that man
though.
got,
bro.
that
That's
man
the
got
thing.
seven. Listen,
How
listen.
it's not clear cut because the only thing y'all able to bring
First of
up
all,
is
listen,
the
listen,
championships.
listen. No.
That's literally it. All the individual stuff. Nobody brought it up yet.
All the individual stuff.
So this whole season, let's flash back to the summer. This whole season, Brady came to Tampa. Nobody really had Tampa to win the bowl. Everybody still had my homeboy to win it. Season started. Aaron Rodgers was cooking up. The Seahawks was cooking up. What happened? Oh yeah, Seahawks going to the bowl. Packers going to the bowl. All of this, that, and the third. Guess what? The playoffs started. Brady cleared everybody out who everybody's head was ahead of him. He came to DC first. He made his mark. He did his thing. Boom. He went to New Orleans. He did his thing. Boom. Then he went in the Lambeau, the MVP field. The MVP, Aaron Rodgers, who won the MVP, he went to his field and sent him home. And then he went back to his hometown to knock off the baby goat Patrick Mahomes, who guys got over him. Brady got that. Brady got it.
This is a legendary postseason for sure.
Like LeBron tough. I love LeBron, but
Taking 3-1 over that.
you're right. The 3-1 is tough.
But
But mind you, this whole playoffs, other than that Skins game, Brady was the underdog. And what happened? He killed it every time.
LeBron just had a crazy run this postseason as well, man. Half the season, coming back, playing in a bubble, being in an environment, getting eight games to get in shape, and then going and having a playoff run and winning a ring too.
I just find it crazy how if LeBron plays bad, dumb niggas is losing. Brady could throw 3 picks and they still win.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? The Lakers will lose if LeBron played bad.
But that's the
that's the thing.
So you want to say about
that wasn't the case in Miami.
Bad.
Shit.
In the NFC
Yes,
Championship.
it was the case in Miami. When he played bad, they lost. Just like in 2011.
Hold on.
They lost.
I was like, hold on, y'all. Mark, what you trying to say? Because I know you were breaking up over there.
Nah, you.
Okay. I was about to say shit. I can keep going.
In the NFC Championship, did Brady play well in the NFC Championship?
No.
I mean,
he played it like it was like he threw 3 touchdowns at the beginning and 3 interceptions. I was like, okay, they still won. But let's go about the games he lost where he had bad games. The 2 against the Giants and the 1 against the Eagles. And he played good against the Eagles. They just outscored him.
Now the defense cost him that game against the Eagles. He had 505 passing yards.
They lost to a Philly special.
Y'all forgetting about y'all lost to the Giants twice.
The defense collapsed as well. That's what I'm saying. Every time that he lost, we could point to the defense making a mistake.
Exactly.
Every time that he won, we can make a point to the defense making a winning play, as well as his greatness because you need a score. LeBron individually has to do everything, like Q said, bro. Like LeBron literally had to shapeshift himself, be a facilitator, be either the rebounder, either go and be the scorer. LeBron always does something differently, and it puts his team in the best position to win as well.
It's two different sports.
The same teams he won with is the same teams he lost with. So what's the difference, bro?
No, there was defensive. There was different people
Oh,
on the defensive rosters. The years that he lost, 2007 he lost, and 2011, 2000 what, 2010 he lost, and that was 3 years later that a completely whole different roster. Then when he lost in 2017 to Philly, obviously a whole different roster on the defense. So what are you saying?
A whole different roster. Patriots don't change up their rosters a lot, bro. Especially
Bro, they brought in Pro Bowlers that they drafted in 2013, 2014.
2017, where they had Chandler Jones, who else? They had Malcolm Butler, Dante Howard. They had the same. They really had the same people for real. Just like LeBron had the same people when he lost. What's the difference in the two?
No, he did not.
I say he won with Iman Shumpert, Kyrie, Kevin Love, and all them, and he lost with them.
His first finals, who did he have on his team?
First finals. I say
the
Cleveland.
first finals. We know that. We know that's the only one he get a pass for.
Yeah, that's the only one. The other ones when he had
and when Kyrie and Love got hurt, those two he get passed.
2018 on the same team. That was not the same team. 2018.
That was not. That was a pass too.
You cannot blame. You can't. That's the Cavaliers organization fault. It's just that simple. Kyrie didn't want to play with LeBron no more. It's not our fault.
That's the same team.
He still had everybody else.
That's the same team Isaiah Thomas was on.
But this brings me back to my point. I said the reasons why they won those championships because of a Kyrie, because of a Ray Allen and Anthony Davis, bro. But when he doesn't have them, he's gonna lose.
Ray Allen made one shot.
The shot that won the game.
What the right? So you can't say he played offense and defense.
And who took the shot? And who took the shot before a miss? Hold on, who took the shot before a miss?
Tom Brady plays one position.
All, that's the but how can we put the whole game and say that somebody that made a play on one possession, even if it is the last one, how can we give them the whole responsibility for the whole game and not the MVP?
Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Hold on. If Ray Allen makes that shot, do they win the finals? Yes or no?
Okay, but if LeBron doesn't no. But if LeBron doesn't play as well as LeBron plays, they're not even in the finals. They're not even in position to win.
I know that.
Tom Brady doesn't play the way he plays. They're in the championship. They're not in the championship, right?
Exactly. It's the same thing. We could go all day with this.
Nah, bro.
It's
not
hold on. The reason why Bucs has always been a good team. They had Jameis Winston that threw 30 picks. Most of the games was pick sixes, bro. Guess what? Tom Brady came in, threw way a less amount of picks, more touchdowns, and just kept doing his thing, kept managing the game, bro, and got him over the hump and won the championship, bro.
That means that was already a good team, just with a bad quarterback.
Oh, he made the whole thing way better, bro. Say if they would have kept Jameis Winston, wouldn't have been there.
There's quarterbacks that you need to bring in order to. Why you think LA just got Matthew Stafford? Because they think that's the best chance they got to win. They already have a defense. There's certain quarterbacks that you bring them into an organization and automatically they're either going to go to a Super Bowl, go to a championship game, because systems also help a quarterback. You always have to have a defense in football. This is not basketball individually where you have to take upon defense and offense. That's my whole point. That's why this whole comparing Tom Brady to who had the better career, LeBron still has the edge over him because LeBron literally did things that you think in your head, how did he take this team to a finals? How did this man even win? How?
Just that's the NFL slogan, right? The NFL slogan is defense wins championships, right?
That's the NBA and NFL.
Pretty much. So if LeBron is doing defense and offense, how's he not the better person? Not the better player?
It's just like, bro, why are we acting like why are we even acting like Brady is like carrying niggas all the time though?
Son, if you look at Brady, look at the Patriots roster,
what happens don't happen though. You gotta like keep that in mind, bro.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying LeBron he has a heavier load than Brady does at the end of the day.
If you look at all the Patriots, if you look at the Patriots offensive roster, the times they won the Super Bowl, are you going to tell me, oh, you can take that whole team to the Super Bowl? Can you really tell me that with an honest answer, with a straight face? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me, yeah, I can take this team to the Super Bowl?
Repeat the question again.
No, I said if you look at the Patriots roster, every time they won the Super Bowl, the 6 Super Bowls they won, you look at that offensive roster. Can you really say, oh, yeah, I can take this team to the Super Bowl?
I mean, on offense, I don't fucking know.
You got Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback. Why not? And you got the same defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a good quarterback.
Quarterback is.
Y'all making it seem easier than what it is, bro. That's
I'm just like I'm just saying it depends on the quarterback.
Look, bro, I'm a Giants fan, right? So we got 2 Super Bowls on Brady, right? That you said their team did not change. We beat them twice, and better on offense, we made the better plays, and defense, we made the better plays. If Tom Brady can't help the defense make better plays, you feel me? LeBron can help that. LeBron can stop Iguodala from making a layup and getting a block, which leads Kyrie from hitting a 3.
So why is this fault that, of course it's a one position game, you playing in the NFL.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but it's like this is why LeBron is better. This is why LeBron is the one.
Career wise, yeah.
Exactly. Why? That's just that simple, bro.
I think the question is who has a better career so far, not who's a better athlete. Like y'all bringing up.
Yeah,
I'm just saying no. The reason why, that's what my point was. The reason why LeBron has the better career is just because he's carried a way heavier load.
Exactly.
Well, every other year. Every other year, LeBron has to carry more and more and more.
Those 4 titles LeBron got, they got more weight than them 7 Super Bowls.
Defense in the NFL is literally there's a defensive side of the ball. Basketball is not you can't.
Bro, we just really give y'all the roster of those 4 championships you won.
Holy
serious?
No roster.
Are you serious?
No roster he won a championship with was bad. None.
Move.
No roster he won a championship with was bad. None.
You still have 15 versus like.
At the end of the day, we keep talking about championships, and nobody named anything. Like nobody named none of the individual stuff. Like let's talk about these.
I can give y'all a fun fact. LeBron never won a finals without another 20-point per game scorer with him. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and
he never did that.
As he put the team on his back, he lost.
He never did that. How he put the team on his back? He never did that. Wade did that. Wade carried shit. Wade did it. LeBron never did that shit.
Hold on.
LeBron never did it.
Hold on. They was down 3-1 against the Celtics. The reason why they came back because Chris Bosh came back. They would have lost.
LeBron never did that shit.
Hold on. Okay, so we just gonna act like LeBron don't be carrying and be putting up 30.
No, he carries, but Q, I said a fact. He never won a finals without another 20-point per game score. Let me know if I'm wrong.
So what? What does that mean? That doesn't change anything.
If he has another 20-point per game score with him, how's he carrying it?
That's 20. Wow, 20 points.
Wow,
20 points.
Without a top 10 receiver. Plenty of times. Without a top 10 run game, without a top 10 receiver.
Come on now, let's talk about it.
Come on, son.
Like, 20 point per game. Wow, that's crazy. That doesn't change anything. What is
20 points? 20 points means a lot, bro. 20 points means a lot. What does somebody
else being on the roster have to do? Why does that change what LeBron did?
It's about production, bro. That's the key word.
And LeBron's production. We gonna talk about production, and we gonna argue somebody against LeBron and talk about production.
Wrong.
Y'all is bugging.
You know what's funny that you said that, Eve, about that 20 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Brady didn't get no 3 rings this decade without Gronk, and Gronk is arguably the best tight end to ever play.
Oh, you have a super
Did
tight
Gronk
end.
come in with hype though? No. Was Gronk the number 1 tight end when he first came? No. Aaron Hernandez was. So I don't know why you just said that. Gronk had to work.
I say Gronk came in was supposed to be a blocking tight end.
Yes, he had to work.
He wasn't supposed to be a pass catcher. He was supposed to be a blocking tight end.
That's what he had. Moss when he had 16-0. Yeah, Randy Moss. Well, yeah, Randy Moss.
And he didn't win with Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Okay, but he still won with Julian Edelman, Chris Hope. He won with Outkast. None of them top 10 receivers ever.
And think about it.
Name his running back that was the top 5 or top 10 running back. Name him.
Gronk in his prime is the best tight end, bro, to ever play the game.
Hey, that's one. I ain't mean to cut you off, my bad. That's one person compared to Chris Bosh, D. Wade,
Ray Allen,
Kyrie Irving,
Kevin Love, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. Come on, son. You put one player to 6 more, really.
Yeah. Guess what? Y'all comparing a team of 15 players on NBA to 53.
Exactly.
53. That means you have an offensive line who has to Brady, who has to block for Brady.
That's right.
I mean, you got a defensive line. You got cornerbacks. You got safety.
Okay. But at the end of the day, the quarterback still got
still way more help than
LeBron. Hold on. A quarterback still got to make plays to win.
LeBron has ever had. That's still more help than LeBron has ever had, fool.
What, sir?
Yes. Yeah. 53 players to 15. Next man up. Next running back up.
You can't bring that two whole different sports, bro. You can't
Up.
Why are you saying 15 man?
how many
Like
all
15
pro-
people play in the playoffs. They rotation get cut in the
How many
playoffs.
all-pro
So that's
linemen has Brady
No,
had
that's
for his team?
first.
How many all-pro linemen has Brady had?
15 players.
I would have to look because one, Tom Brady O-line don't even get talked about for real. So I would have to look at that for real. Let's be honest with you.
So we already
Raise
said
the eyebrow at that.
players don't even play. So that means it's like 10 playing in the playoffs. And that's still compared to what, 50.
Bruh, only like what 30 of them play out of 53. A lot of them don't even get playing time. And also the quarterback have to win with the quarterback making plays at the end of the day.
And he's
Throwing the ball's
still
gonna win.
getting offensive help with blocking. Still getting running back.
Oh, okay, so what about are you saying all that? What about the quarterback? A quarterback can have the offensive line and still do bad. Fool.
That's like saying Brady can go out there with 5 people and win. No.
What?
Exactly.
I just don't understand how niggas be talking about production and say somebody produces more, does more than LeBron does.
Exactly, bro. LeBron does it all. So
like I said, them 4 rings got more weight than them 7 Super Bowls at the end of the day.
Q, can I ask you a question? Does LeBron 4 rings have more weight than Jordan 6 rings?
I wouldn't say
You're
that.
not even better than Jordan yet.
I wouldn't say that.
So
He is better than Jordan.
wouldn't say it. It's the same sport. You wouldn't say that.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, shoot, he about to get another one this year.
Wow.
So
LeBron with 3 teams.
like I say, yeah.
Wow.
Shit, I respect LeBron. I love LeBron, but I mean, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you got somebody that gotta do all the scoring, gotta facilitate, guard the best player.
He
You
doesn't
don't
have
even
to
call
do all
the
the
best
scoring.
player.
What do you mean do all the scoring? He has to do all the scoring?
Most of the time, he has to score a lot.
Who fault is that?
What do you mean? Whose fault is that? It's
The
nobody's fault. It's
four other players
that's what LeBron does.
The 4 other players that can't score. The fuck? 2018. Saw it.
Can you give me another year besides that year, please, when LeBron was on the team without players that couldn't score the ball?
Have to.
Can you give me one more year, please?
Look, all of that.
One more year. Hold
All
on,
of
just
that is
give me
irrelevant.
one more
All of
year.
that is irrelevant. All of that is
I just want
irrelevant.
one
His
year.
question.
How can y'all
day.
say that but can't answer a simple question? Give me one more
Well,
year.
that wasn't even an argument.
All right, give me one more year, Mark. One more. Besides 07-18, one more year.
I don't have to. I can just tell you that one.
I do it. I do it.
It literally doesn't matter though. At the end of the day, like
Hey,
that
but
2018 is all I need.
That's like me saying Luka has to score a lot of points for the Mavs to be successful. No, Luka has a high ball rate. In reality, they can let Josh Richardson work out some more. They can let Hardaway work out some more, and the Mavericks can be successful. Luka just always has the ball all the time. That's the problem. Same as LeBron James. He always had the ball. Duh, he's going to lead the team in points in the series.
LeBron has the ball because he has to have the ball.
Bro,
If
2018.
he doesn't have the ball, we will lose. Like niggas will lose.
So you telling me
Not even that. What happens anytime LeBron gets off the floor in any team he plays on? The lead automatically dwindles. Any lead he has, soon as he leaves the floor, he can't get no rest because he got to play 40
that
plus
sounds
minutes.
bad for the Lakers, bro? That sounds like a personal problem.
Well, no, because we didn't really have that. We didn't have first of all, wait, no. We didn't really have those issues.
Lakers, bro. When LeBron used to sit down, and it just used to be Kyrie and K Love. They did not have a winning record when LeBron sat in Cleveland.
Miami did. Miami did.
Not win no games, and that's facts.
Miami did.
No, not neither. No. When LeBron sat down, Miami did not win more than they lost. And that is a fact as well. Every team LeBron has been in, bro, and he has sat down, missed regular season games. The team
outscored
most of the time that he is not playing in a regular season
LeBron
game.
didn't even get hurt in Miami.
No, he's talking about when he leaves the floor for his break,
just takes a rest,
like a sub.
Not Miami.
I'm not playing.
I'm pretty sure it was like that in Miami too.
I doubt
Yes,
it.
bro.
Of course y'all gonna say that though, but I mean, shit, hey.
He lasted 4 years in Cleveland, 4 years in Miami, and now what? This is his 4th year in LA.
It don't need to say. Hold on, we run out of time anyway. Q.
Wait.
Nah, one of y'all can just wrap it, bro. It's less than a minute.
No. It's less than a minute.
Yeah, so we'll just wrap that.
All right. Well, I just want to say, all right, real quick. y'all did get worse. I just pulled it up on cleaning the glass. Y'all definitely did get worse. But that's another episode of Facts and Stats. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate our guests. And yeah, we out.
We out.
Go Brady.
Holla, bro.